Hey you guys, and welcome to a book haul video. Happy New Year's to everybody. Yeah, so tell me you guys, how did your holidays went? Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas and or more? And how did you celebrate your New Year's? I would love to know. I guess you could sort of call this a Christmas haul, but it's not really. Well, I'm just going to include everything that I bought in December, my Christmas month. That's what I'm naming it. So everything I got. And I totally forgot to grab some of the stuff that I got for Christmas, but I'll show it to you later, guys, in another haul probably, because I didn't really get books for Christmas. I got money, so I will buy books with it. Or you could kind of say that I pre-spent it, but whatever. I was on eBay as usual. I know I have a problem. I should stay away. I've been trying to promise myself to stay away. It is actually one of my resolutions. Stay away from eBay for like 3 months. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I mean, not like stay away completely. Just don't go overboard. Like, get in some control. Hopefully, I will learn control in the 2013. Because that's the year we're in right now. Oh my god, that is so weird saying that. Okay, you guys just want me to go on with the book haul? Yeah. So these books I got from the seller for $26. And yeah, I spent more money than usual when I'm buying books, but still, 5 books for $25 is still not that bad. So here we go. The first book I got is Possession by Elena Johnson. And this is how it looks. Party, party. This is how that looks. And you take off the cover. This is how it looks, because it's just mostly pure white right here. And I'm going to read the inside flap for any of you who don't know what it's about. V knows the rule. Girls don't walk with boys, and they never even think about kissing them. But no one makes V want to break the rules more than Zin, and since the Thinkers have chosen him as V's future match, how much trouble can one kiss cause? The Thinkers may have brainwashed the rest of the population, but V is determined to think for herself. But the Thinkers are unusually persuasive, and they're set on convincing V to become one of them, starting by brainwashing Zin. V can't leave Zin in the Thinkers' hands, but she's wary of joining the rebellion, especially since that means teaming up with Jag. Jag is egotistical, charismatic, and dangerous, everything Zin's not. V can't quite trust Jag and can't quite resist him, but she also can't give up on Zin. This is a game of control or be controlled, and V has no choice but to play. So that sounded really, really good, and it's nice. Basically brand new in hardcover. And then I got the second book, and it is called Surrender. And this is how it looks. They have like another cover for Possession back here. It must be like the paperback. It's like all in purple. You guys can see that. That looks really kind of cool. And I like this cover also. I like the fact that they colored it in, and they have this hummingbird, and it's kind of raised right here so you can feel it. And this one is definitely bigger than the first book. And if you take out the cover, it still has the same scheme going there. And then time for the other books that I got by this seller. And the first one is The Hollow by Jessica Faraday. Yes, I love this cover. I actually have been wanting this book for a while. I wanted it in hardcover, but if you guys have ever seen the hardcover copy of it, I don't really like the cover of it. But I was gonna buy it in hardcover anyway. But then I saw this lot on eBay, and I was just like, well, it's cheaper, and it has all the cover that I actually want. So I'm gonna read the back for you guys. When Abby's best friend, Kristen, vanishes at the bridge near Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, everyone else is all too quick to accept that Kristen is dead, and rumors fly that her death was no accident. Abby goes through the motions of mourning her best friend, but privately she refuses to believe that Kristen is really gone. Then she meets Caspian, the gorgeous and mysterious boy who shows up out of nowhere at Kristen's funeral and keeps reappearing in Abby's life. Caspian clearly has secrets of his own, but he's the only person who makes Abby feel normal again, but also special. Just when Abby starts to feel that she might survive all this, she learns a secret that makes her question everything she thought she knew about her best friend. How could Kristen have kept silent about so much? As Abby struggles to understand Kristen's betrayal, she uncovers a frightening truth that nearly unravels her, one that would challenge her emerging love for Caspian, as well as her own sanity. And so I was really excited for this, and it was cheaper, so I got the paperbacks. And then I have the second book, The Haunted. Loving that cover also. And The Hidden, which is like the smallest book of the three. So yeah, that's gonna look really, really nice. And that's all that I got from that seller. $26. Those 5 books. That's not bad. That basically averages about like $5.25 a book, almost a little more, but still. And then, okay, you guys know, odds on Amazon, and I was trying not to buy any books because I spent so much money in December, and I was just like, no books. But then the Kindle Daily Deals were starting to get good, but I had been holding myself back until I saw one day they had like 5 books that I wanted, and I haven't shown you guys any ebooks for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because the first book that I got was Pushing the Limits by, what's her name, Katie McGarry. Let's see, yeah. And this is how it looks. If you guys can see this like small picture there in the corner, for those of you who have seen it. Yes. I got it and it was like $1.99 at the time, so I was really happy to get it. It's apparently $2.99 all of the time though, so, but I'm gonna read the inside, the synopsis for those of you who don't know. No one knows what happened the night Echo Emerson went from popular girl with jock boyfriend to gossip about outsider with freaky scars on her arms. Even Echo can't remember the whole truth of that horrible night. All she knows is that she wants everything to go back to normal. But when Noah Hutchins, a smoking hot girl-using loner in the black leather jacket, explodes into her life with this tough attitude and surprising understanding, Echo's world shifts in ways she could never have imagined. They should have nothing in common, and with the secrets they both keep, being together is pretty much impossible. Yet the crazy attraction between them refuses to go away, and Echo has to ask herself just how far they can push the limits and what she'll risk for the one guy who might teach her how to love again. So $1.99, I absolutely couldn't resist, and it's awesome. And Ryan from Ryan Reads Books, and I'll link his channel below, he was just like, you have to read it. It is amazing. So that kind of pushed me over the edge to buy it. And of course, since I bought that one, I couldn't stop. And so the next book that I got is The Goddess Test by Amy Carter. And then again, since I'm on Amazon, I couldn't like enlarge the pictures because apparently I'm lazy. But for those of you, it looks like this, if you can see that. Yeah, okay. And that one was also $1.99. It's like $7.19 now, so I'm so glad I bought it because I've been wanting to actually read it for a while. And let's see, it's always just been Kate and her mom, and her mother is dying. Her last wish to move back to her childhood home. So Kate's going to start a new school with no friends, no other family, and fear her mother won't live past the fall. Then she meets Henry, dark, tortured, and mesmerizing. He claims to be Hades, gods of the underworld, and if she accepts his bargain, he'll keep her mother alive while Kate tries to pass 7 tests. Kate is sure he's crazy until she sees him bring a girl back from the dead. Now, saving her mother seems crazily possible. If she succeeds, she'll become Henry's future bride and goddess. So I've been wanting to read that book for a while because, you know, the gods and the myths and stuff is always entertaining, and Hades always so. So I'm really happy for this. And then the next book that I got, which was also $1.99, was Speechless by Hannah Harrington, and I basically don't even have to attempt to show you the picture because it's just a white cover with Speechless on it. That's it, but it looks cool anyway. And I've been sort of wanting this book for a while, but I hadn't heard anything about it really, and it's usually $6.79 on the Kindle, so I was really happy to get it. And it's about, everyone knows that Chelsea can't keep a secret until now, because the last secret she shared turned her into a social outcast and nearly got someone killed. Now Chelsea has taken a vow of silence to learn to keep her mouth shut and to stop hurting anyone else. And if she thinks keeping secrets is hard, not speaking up when she's ignored, ridiculed, and even attacked is worse. But there's strength in silence, and then new friends who are shockingly coming her way. People she never noticed before. A boy she might even fall for. If only her new friends can forgive what she's done. If only she can forgive herself. So that sounds totes interesting. And yes, I can't believe I just said totes, but that has been... That word has been like in my mouth for like days. I just randomly keep saying it, and even in my head now, it's part of my language, and I hate myself for it. I forgot even where it came from. Just ignore that. But it seems really interesting, and I really can't wait to get to it. And then the next book I got was actually 99 cents, and it's usually $4.99 on the Kindle, and it's called The Perfect Game by Jay Sterling. And actually this has been on my I want to read list, and it's usually, I guess, this is how it looks if you guys can see it, hopefully. That's how it looks. And I think they have a new classification like between YA and adult, and I think this falls into it now. I'm not sure, like Beautiful Disaster and all that stuff, because usually I would just call it an adult novel, but apparently there's a new genre that I totally forgot what it's called. I think this would fall into it, but I really don't care about it at all. Moving on. He's a game she's never intended to play, and she's the game changer he never knew he needed. The Perfect Game tells the story of college juniors Cassie Andrews and Jack Carter. When Cassie meets rising baseball hopeful Jack, she's determined to steer clear of him and his typical cocky attitude. But Jack has other things on his mind, like getting Cassie to give him the time of day. They're both damaged, filled with mistrust, and guarded before they find one another and themselves in this emotional journey about love and forgiveness. And yeah, as this is called the new adult book for audience 17 plus, and apparently it's probably going to be a trilogy, which seems to be a theme for all books these days, not just YA. Like seriously, finding a standalone book is really hard these days. I think Speechless is standalone. I know The Goddess Test is part of a series, and I am not sure about Pushing the Limits. So if you guys know all the answers to like Pushing the Limits is a standalone or not, just let me know in your thoughts below. And then the next book I got was also $1.99, and it is The Immortal Rules. I think it's the first in the Blood of Eden series by Julie Kagawa, and this is how the cover looks. What? Yes. Awesomeness. If you saw that, that is, because I won't know and I didn't test beforehand. And it was also $1.99, and I've been wanting to read this. Now, I own her Iron Fae series, and I read like the first 50, 100 pages, and I didn't really get into it, and I'm not sure if that's because I just wasn't feeling into it, and even I know I didn't get to the point where I would probably be interested, but I was distracted by other books, so I'm probably going to go back to that series anyway. But in the meantime, I got this one because I've been sort of on the fence about it, so $1.99, good. Okay, in a future world, vampires reign, humans are blood cattle, and the one girl will search for the key to save humanity. Allison Scamoto survives in the fringe, the outermost circle of Vampire City. By day, she and her crew scavenge for food. By night, any of them could be eaten. Some days, all that drives Allie is her hatred of them, the vampires who keep humans as blood cattle. Until the night Allie herself is attacked and given the ultimate choice, die or become one of the monsters. Faced with her own mortality, Allie becomes what she despises most. To survive, she must learn the rules of being immortal, including the most important. Go long without human blood and you will go mad. Then Allie is forced to flee into the unknown outside her city walls. There she joins a rag band of humans who are seeking a legend, a possible cure to the disease that killed off most of humankind and created the rabbits, the mindless creatures who threaten humans and vampires alike. But it isn't easy to pass for human, especially not around Zeke, who must see past the monster inside her. And Allie must decide what and who is worth dying for. So that is all the books that I have to show you for today. 5, 6, 7, like 10 books. And I only spent in all, because like each book was only like what, $1.99, so it was like $10 at the most. Oh god, you guys, I couldn't resist. It was awesome. And so yeah, that's all the books that I have for now. Well, not all the books. I'm about to go probably film another book haul. Yes, I know, it's sad, but what can you do? What can you do? And I'm expecting more books in the mail, so I haven't really bought anything since the new year started, so yay for that. Of course, it's only day 2, so maybe not yay yet, but we'll see. I might make it the whole month without buying any books. You'll see. I can probably make it. Maybe. Totally. Totes. Tell me what your guys' New Year's resolutions are, and I'm gonna go before I make a fool of myself anymore. Bye bye, you guys. Happy New Year.